Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast, where we get to the things that we didn't get to on the regular show today. Should I start with my story since I'm the one introing it? Okay, Starbucks, new drink.
Oh, geez. We don't need a new drink.
We always need a new drink.
Oh, okay.
This one is called in honor of 4th of July, which is only a few days away. This is the Firework Frappuccino. I'm all in for alliteration on this one. You sold me when you said firework.
Okay, I've had a caramel frappuccino.
Very good.
Vanilla frappuccino. They're like ice cream.
They're like the milkshakes of coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to walk us through timeline. There's so many details.
Whoa.
You know, you wouldn't think it'd be such a big story. The Firework Frappuccino, it's for 4th of July. The limited time offering is available from July 1st to July 7th.
Oh,
so
limited amount of time.
Aren't serious about this being like you don't want to have a fight. You don't want to have a firework frappuccino on July 8th. That's just too far past the
like read the room.
The time. Okay, so the blended beverage, this is their words, features raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry flavors, plus coconut milk, popping pearls, strawberry puree, and vanilla sweet cold foam on top. So that's a lot of that's a lot of words. Oh, I did want to look up, let's see, calories in a firework.
That just sounds so sweet.
It is going to be really sweet. 280 calories if you do a tall. Oh. And that's the small one. So it'll be a little bit on the high side of things.
But if you're celebrating,
why
not?
It is kind of, I am personally, because when you think about entering the, like, let's say the October zone or the fall zone, like you are instantly in that mindset of, okay, like there are fall flavors that I either
pumpkin
want to
spice.
Enjoy, maybe want to smell.
Yes.
But I summer doesn't have a whole lot of, summer's just like fruits and fresh stuff.
Yes.
So I think personally, I think I'll try and get this, just because it does sound really like flavorful.
I want a firework frappuccino.
I'm scared of real ones, but not this one.
Actually, at my church, I met a guy that I think you and him would get along when it comes to coffee flavors, because every time I see him with his wife always buys his drinks for him, and they're always the fruity or the girly type drinks. Like he got something from, there's a $5 bakery that's over here, and he got something that was like strawberry and chocolate but with a coffee twist to it. I don't know, it sounded disgusting to me, but he said it tasted like chocolate covered strawberries, and he was so in.
That sounds good. No, but I mean, the reality of this is, like, you write that narrative of me, but like every day, all I have is like a black coffee with a little bit of creamer in it.
Yeah.
If we get Dunkin', I get a black cold brew coffee.
But that's for weight purposes, right?
Yeah.
Like if it weren't for weight purposes, you would get
if I
all
was,
the fun ones.
If I was casting
and I don't
off
blame you.
Yeah, it is all really good. My favorite one in the world is at a place up in town, and it's like it is a cherry chocolate hot coffee that is just delicious.
I can't imagine cherry in coffee. That sounds.
But what about like chocolate?
Gross.
Like if you put chocolate with fruit, like is that a thing that you?
No, chocolate's
are not a fan
fine,
of?
but coffee just doesn't seem to go with.
It's good. It's light.
Cherry.
It's not like you're tasting like grenadine. Like if you were putting that's like a cherry. It's actually it's like a pomegranate.
You're sounding more and more like Wally every day, throwing your education in my face. I don't need this. Just say cherry.
Your lack of culture.
My lack of culture
is I have to maneuver.
I'm so
sometimes
sorry.
You and Wally are so picky when it comes to like.
What did you say?
Food.
What was the word?
Grenadine.
Now, given this guy, before we got on the Aftercast, was talking about how he goes to the gym and he got hip dysplasia or something. I don't know.
Bifida?
Yes, something. He couldn't remember the name of it, and it ends
I
up
had sciatic pain. Sciatica. I had that for a long enough time that Wally got me insoles to help with it for Christmas, which was such a bummer.
I know, right? That's so 80-year-oldish of you.
At the end of the day, I don't know where I always identify when it comes to like where my age range is. But then,
I would say mentally you're younger, but physically you probably feel older.
Yeah. And that all meets right in the middle at a almost 30-year-old. So it's all accurate.
Well, this might make you feel a little bit lighter, Gavin.
I need that.
I want to talk about this. I found the 3 main breakup strategies.
Oh, good.
That we
Not
all
that I have to
use
use those ever again, but
well, that's true. But I want to see if either of these 3, or if all 3 were used on you,
or by me.
Or by you, that's true. Or if there was one out there that actually was kind of unique and you haven't seen done by anybody else. Okay, so one of the first main strategies, and this is the most popular, is it's not you, it's me. Yeah. Has a girl used this on you? Or have you used it on a girl?
One time in the lone breakup where I was the one breaking up with somebody, I told them I had to focus on soccer and improving when it came to like focusing more of my time on that. It was bad.
But was that an excuse?
That was my excuse.
But you really just wanted to break up with her.
I did. It had been a long time coming where I was like, again, it's the only time I've broken up with someone. That's not like fun. Obviously, it hurts more for them. That's the no duh element here.
Especially if they don't see it coming.
If you're a 16-year-old trying to not hurt somebody, because you don't want to hurt them, you just want this situation to be non-existent anymore. And so I think 16-year-old kids panic and they throw what sounds semi-legitimate in their mind as opposed to, hey, like, I just don't
like you.
I don't like you anymore. That
God, don't say that.
It's uncomfortable now.
Right. Did she take it well?
Yeah. It was really funny, though.
She was thinking like, oh, thank goodness.
I hope so. It was funny, though, because, well, actually, this was a girl that I dated. She broke up with me. I forget why. But then we were friends for a while, and then we dated again. So this was, wow. I had to make it even at that point.
Yeah, it was a retribution.
Yeah. Revenge.
Okay, so the next main breakup strategy is I need a break.
That I have been used on. That was used on me, and I believed it. I thought that meant that it was temporary.
Oh.
That's when I punched a wall at school.
What?
Like,
Gavin, I don't even know that kind of Gavin.
That was tough, man.
That was heartbreaking for you.
Little Gavin was like in love. So that one hurt a bunch.
Did you get in trouble?
No. No one saw it.
Because you didn't even make a dent in the wall.
It was a brick wall. What are we talking about? I did it, though. I was like, ow. All right, wait. Ow. So...
And then finally, the third most popular and the most rude one is ghosting.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
No, that's wrong.
I can speak from that. I've actually done that too.
Oh, Betty.
Wow, here I am throwing punches when I need to take one for the team.
I didn't know you'd done that.
Well, mainly it was for online.
Oh. Okay.
Like you met them through an app or something, and then you're just like, they gave me the creep vibes. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Ghosting, though. Have you been ghosted?
No, I got broken up with over text. But the other times it was all in person. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, never got ghosted. But I don't think, like, you couldn't ghost at this. Like, all of my dating before my wife came at a school where our class size was like 30 people. So, 120 high schoolers in a situation.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't just ghost.
Right.
And leave it at that and hope that you didn't see them in AP biology.
You're going to see them.
So you had to do the breaking up. So
little
never got
Gavin.
ghosted.
Bless.
But I had a someone that I recently talked to who's younger, and they talked about how this like person that they were talking to, because I don't think they were dating, but they were really like interested, and then she just disappeared off his quote.
So
disappeared off
did.
She did it to him.
Oh.
And he's just like, I'm sure I did something wrong. And you're like, dude.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think
are just cowards.
Yeah, I think social media and the online dating scene has made it so easy for you to ghost people. It's easy because you don't have this personal relationship with someone. Typically, if you meet someone out in the wild, it's because you have a mutual friend, which might make it a little bit more awkward for you to just just go ahead and ghost someone. So ghosting wasn't even a thing until online dating was a thing. And so anyways, it's not something you are doing.
No. And that's
something... it might be, because in my case, when I was ghosting someone, it was because they were, no. They were creepy.
Oh, is it? I mean, that's not bad. That shouldn't be too looked down upon.
Yeah.
But that is interesting that you've done that.
But it's also been done to me, too.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's kind of just the playing field at that point.
That's why I don't bother with it anymore.
Sure.
It's a waste of my time. Let's move on to birthdays. We have no birthdays, but we do have a question, and I want to get to this one. Jake wanted to ask, has Wally actually ever gone to Dr. Carly? Dr. Carly is my holistic doctor, a.k.a. witch doctor. We call her that jokingly. She does not have a cauldron nor a flying broom. But I go to her to get a line because she's also a chiropractor.
Which is a very real thing.
Yes. Beyond. I get aligned. And then the witch doctor nickname came because she can actually put little different vials of different vitamins that you might need in your body.
It was the stomach salt thing.
Right. And she'll make you lift up your leg and then touch your right ear or something like that. Anyway, Wally and I have talked about it. And I actually talked with Dr. Carly about how we could make this happen. But then I think that was right before I got sick with COVID, and I forget what we talked about.
So touch base on it when he gets back from
So we
Ireland.
need to figure it out. But the thing is that he's constantly complaining about his shoulders. He's got the gout.
Lung stuff.
Yeah, his lungs. Like he's always snotty. He's always snotty.
I wonder how he's feeling over there right now.
Right? And then, too, he doesn't eat anything good, so I wouldn't think that he is efficient in anything.
No,
he's just deficient in all of his vitamins.
There's nothing he does to help his immunity.
No, except for eating one of those gummy vitamins every now and then.
It's not. Yeah, sure.
I know.
It's tough. I will say this. Wally's dieting kills me. Like it's one of those things that, and I don't consider myself like stuck up when it comes to like, oh, this is the right way to do health stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that he is like, this coffee will cover me till dinner. I'm like, no.
Yeah, but he doesn't do it the right way.
So irregular.
I know. He does Weight Watchers, so he can still eat what he wants to eat, all the bad stuff, but just in small doses. And that works for him. So he'll drink one of those big coffees from Dunkin' Donuts, and then he'll skip lunch and he'll just eat a small dinner that night. Whereas you are doing it more in a healthy frame of mind where you eat healthy things and you eat as much as you want and you're still losing weight, but you're also getting your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner.
I'll pass out if I eat something for breakfast. If I have a normal, even if it's a ginormous breakfast, and I go 3 or 4 hours later and I say, oh, I'm just going to skip this and go to dinner, I'll pass out. Like I will.
Really?
I will get so hangry. Like the hunger will come at me like
Consume
a vicious wolf, and I'll be done for. And I don't. And maybe it's because I'm not as geared towards constantly like always working. Because when I feel like when I work, I tend to get to the next meal. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm hungry now. Okay.
Yeah.
But like for him, I feel like he is just always doing something, and so he distracts himself so much that it skips over the hunger. And that's terrifying.
Yeah It's terrible.
Like I don't know, he's so fine at the end of the day. He's fine.
It'll be interesting to see now that the wedding's over with, if he's gonna still stick with his diet or if he's gonna let himself go just a little bit.
I mean, his weight variation is always like maybe maximum 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And it's never, I'm not going to lie. Since I've gotten here, and I will tell this to you and the people who are listening, and maybe someone will tell him, he has looked the exact same to me ever since I got here. No matter how much weight he quote unquote has gained and quote unquote has lost.
But then again, you see him every day.
Every single day. That's very true.
I can say that I have seen some older videos or photos of him that we've done on our socials, and you can tell a difference, mainly in his face.
Even going back like 6 years, it's even his like hair color. From the time I got here to
grayer.
now, a lot grayer. Again, he
I want to take some credit for that.
He makes it work. It's who he is, and I think he's got as much hair as he had when I got here too.
That's true too. Yeah, you know what? It's just how he's wired.
And then also he's had like 4 different pairs of glasses, and
also too. Did you notice that he didn't take his earrings out for the wedding?
What's wrong with that?
What isn't wrong with that?
It's literally his normal. It's like saying he didn't wear glasses.
I'm just saying I can't picture an 80-year-old Wally on a walker with his earrings in.
Yeah,
when do they come off?
That'll be interesting. Like, is retirement home Wally still trying to do things?
It's just okay, whatever. You know what? He can do him and I'll do me. Okay, on that, thanks for being a potty. Thanks for listening. Thanks for putting up with us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.